This trading strategy literally helps one of my students make $1,000 per day. In fact, this trading strategy helps all my students eat on a daily basis. This strategy is so accurate that we literally had a 100% win rate last week and a 90% win rate last quarter. Don't believe me? All you gotta do is hit that first link in the description and go to the free signal free Telegram. Once you hit that first link description, join, scroll to September 28th, and you'll see how we did last week. Monday, we caught 32,700 pips, caught a 1 to 5 RR. Tuesday, we took 0 trades. Wednesday, we caught 5,200 pips, caught a nice 1 to 2 RR. Thursday, we caught 70 pips, caught a nice 1 to 4 RR. And then Friday, we caught 3,400 pips, caught a nice 1 to 4 RR, catching a total of 41,370 pips. And in the week 4.0 gives a 100% win rate. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the week. At the beginning of every week on Sunday night, I drop the Sunday chart analysis. I go over all the high impact news for the week, as well as my projections I see price doing throughout the entire week. Everything's dated, timed, and documented. I literally cannot make none of this stuff up. And most importantly, we literally go live every single day. London session 3 a.m. EST, and at least 3 times a week during New York session on TikTok. And when we're live, I literally break down as well as enter some of these trades setups. So again, there's no cap in my rap. Just watch last week's live streams and you can see that for yourselves. On a longer term basis, you can see the week before that we went 6-1. The week before that we went 3-1. And in last month, August, we went 23-2 against a 92% win rate, catching a total 81,274 pips. So we really do this over here, y'all. The trade we're going to be breaking down in this video, this is a simple support and resistance strategy. All it takes is price action, no indicators, no trend lines, simply just price action and key price levels. This trade right here was a beautiful gold setup. We caught a nice 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4 RR setup on this, meaning whatever you would have risked, you would have made 3, almost 4 times that amount. So if you would have risked $1,000, you would have made 3, almost 4,000. If you would have risked $100, you would have made 300, almost 400 off this one trade alone. And not only did I catch this setup, but if you was in Friday's live stream, we literally entered this trade live. But you know how to make sure the members and students ate with me as well. We go to the London session live on Friday, September 26th, or if you was notified because you're a playmaker and play in an advanced play signal room, the date Friday, September 26th, we go into the advanced play signal room. You see the same exact date, Friday, September 6th. You see the final TV got hit here. Again, you see the time we entered this, 4:05 a.m. You see the entry of SL TPs. You see the reaction, you see the TPs getting hit. We went live during the 8:30 news event that day, and gold didn't play out till after 9:30 open. As you can see, gold literally ripped and exploded to the upside, but this was a very clean, simple setup. And I'm going to show you how to catch a setup just like this one. So the very first thing you have to do is identify the trend. Now, you don't want to just identify the trend on any time frame. You want to identify the trend on the daily time frame. Now, we're not trading on the daily, but you want to identify the trend on the daily because that's how price moves. Price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. As we can see here, we have clear bullish momentum. And since we have clear bullish momentum, that means we want to go for buys. Trading is about going for high probability, high quality setups. It's not about catching every pip, every candlestick. Is about going with the flow of price. So a lot of mistakes people make is they go off candlesticks or patterns and they chase price. What I teach the members and students is not to chase price, but follow the flow of price. So since we know we're in an uptrend, this is where the price action technical analysis playbook comes into play. Price action and technical analysis playbook, it works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. Now, I give this book away for free in Playmaker University, or you can get this book separately. It says right here, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. So just like the rules of the uptrend states, we see here how we broke this higher high to make a new higher high. So for the uptrend to continue, we need to break this higher high as well as respect this higher low support level. So if price can break through this level, right, or break through this level, turn this resistance to support and gives a higher high, we're looking for buys. The only way we would no longer look for buys and look for sells is if price turns the support level into a resistance. So not only do we know what trend we're in, but thanks to the price action technical analysis playbook, we know all the possible moves price can make from this point where we'll still look for buys and the uptrend is still valid. And we know all the possible moves price can make from this point where we're no longer looking for buys and we're looking for sells. So after we understand this, this is when we mark off our key price levels. All right, bam, we have our key price levels marked off. So after we have our key price levels marked off, this is when we hop into the smaller time frame. So I personally like to trade London and New York session. So all we're going to do is fast forward to London session because that is when we took the trade setup. And one mistake people make is because it's high impact news. I know y'all hear it all the time, don't trade. But all you have to do is trade before New York news, or trade after the New York news. That's literally all you have to do. You don't have to avoid the entire trading day, because as you can see, you would have missed out on a banger setup just because of what the internet be telling you what to do. So we can see here, this is right before London session. Again, we have bullish momentum. So not only do we want to look for buys, again, we have bullish momentum. So not only do we want to look for buys, I'm going to take it a step further. We want to enter buys off support. So I'm going to wait for price to do one of two things: either break above this level, hold it at support, and go for buys here, or retrace down to this level, see if we can hold that support, and then look for buys here, right? So I know what my game plan is. So all I got to do is patiently wait for my confirmations to be met. If my confirmations are met, I take the setup. If they're not met, I don't take the setup. And this is why I don't like to break out trade, because as you can see, if we would have just waited extra 5-10 minutes for price to see if it would have closed and hold this level at support, we could have avoided so many losses like we did, because again, we wait for a break and retest. So as we can see here, we fast forward, we go to London session open, we see here price breaking above this level. So after price broke above this level, I'm looking to see, one, if there's going to be some volume, but also if price can hold and maintain this level. So as we can see right here at 4 a.m., price held this level at support. We started to see volume kick in, and then we go back into the advanced play signal room. You can see we literally entered this trade off 4:05 a.m. So again, it matches up. Once the volume kicked in here, and after price closed and showed those holding this level at support, that's when me and the members hopped in this trade. And again, it just took a little bit of patience, but we understood we had news at 8:30, so we knew that the news was probably going to pick up. The volumes are going to pick up either during the news event or after the news event. So as you can see here, we was a little bit of drawdown after we hit a couple TPs, but after the 8:30 news played out, we can see price maintain this level of support. Again, you see that wick, that was the 8:30 news event, which you can see right here. And then all it took was volume for the 9:30, which you can see coming in right now, right? And after the 9:30 New York Open happened, it just took a little bit of volume. And as you can see, the volume came in, broke that resistance level, and flew to the upside. Again, this is why you don't chase price, but you follow the flow of price. If we're in an uptrend and we go for buys, we literally give ourselves a 60, 70, 80, 90% likelihood of the trade going in our direction in favor just because we went for buys, right? If we wait for a break and retest, enter off a support level, it goes to an 80 to 90% chance of the trade going in our favor, which is why our win rate is so high on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis, because we only go with the flow of price. We wait for the break and retest, we enter buys off support, sells off resistance. Every single trade, I dropped over 100 trade breakdowns on this channel. Go to the trade breakdown playlist. You will not see any of those trades where we do not do these steps. We've been doing this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It's very, 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 very simple, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal, free Telegram, y'all. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal service or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. Again, look how accurate these levels are. This is exactly why we enter and exit off these levels. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. If you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and learning directly from me, join Playmaker University, or I recommend scheduling a one-on-one session where profitable traders and confident traders are made. Not only are you going to get my complete strategy in video format, going over how to read the charts, how to identify my key price levels, those blue and gold lines y'all stay asking me in the comment section, how to enter and exit trades, how to trade news, my scalping strategy, my secret buy and sell limit strategy, trading psychology, how to deal with wins and losses, how to scale into trades, how to never blow your account again, how to double your account every month. But you will also get daily analysis setups for life, student member group chat, daily trade recaps for life, exclusive New York lives and trading plan Zooms, and y'all gonna get my famous price action technical analysis playbook that works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. And on top of that, you're gonna get the trader's mindset, mastering psychology and risk management playbook that goes over leveraging risk, mastering discipline, how to never blow your account again, learn how to trust yourself while staying cool, calm, and collected. This is what helped one of my students turn $4, as you can see, yes, to $275. That is not Photoshop. You can see he's saying right here, I followed the playbook through a Hail Mary. Shout out for all you do. This is why I always say follow the flow price and not chase price. His last dollars, he was damn near, he basically blew his account. And because he followed my teachings, trusted the playbook, he was able to turn a $4 account to almost $300 account. It's literally that simple, y'all. I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to make the mistakes. Instead, just learn from my mistakes and be successful quicker. So if you're interested in learning how to consistently not only grow your accounts, but consistent $500 to $1,000 days, click that first link in the description, watch the free trading crash course. Or if you already know you're ready to get in and lock in with me, click the link to go join Playmaker University or the one-on-one sessions, and I'll see you on the other side. Shout out to the Playmakers, man. Now, advanced play signal, we literally just had a 100% win rate last week, and this is the exact same strategy I teach in the one-on-one sessions and in Playmaker University that averages not just a 90% win rate on a weekly basis, but also on a monthly and quarterly basis as well. You see right here, 16-1, 94% win rate. You see here another 100% win rate on the week. We go to a whole nother month. You see here how we ended quarter 1 this year, 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 17-3 January, 14-1 February, March, 13-1. And if we go to how we ended last year, 2024, we literally went 181 wins, 23 losses, averaging an 89% win rate all 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. You're not going to find any other mentorship or signal service that does stuff like this. And not only do I call accurate signals, but I give you my entry, my SLs, my TPs. I notify you when the TPs get hit. I give y'all updates in the trades, and I drop a New York price watch list showing y'all what price is doing in that trade we're in, as well as what to expect and anticipate going into New York session, as well as other possible sets going into New York session. I go over where you should look for buys or sells. I go over specific price points and all of that good stuff, y'all. And you'll also get the advanced play signal for completely free when you sign up and apply for one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, I make sure you earn while you learn. So not only do I teach my exact same strategy on a Zoom call on the charts just like this, but you get one session a week. Each session is an hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, y'all. So you definitely get a huge return on investment, as well as you get access to the student member group chat and the advanced play signal room. So be interested in your trading to the next level. You know exactly what to do. Hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram. I respond to all messages. See y'all in the university, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace. We out.